Quick question before we get into this. Drop it in the comments right now. Do you sleep on your back, your side, or your stomach? I'm genuinely curious, because the answer says a lot more about your health than most people realize. Here's something kind of wild. You spend roughly a third of your entire life asleep. That's around 25 years, give or take. And for most of that time, your body is sitting in whatever position you fell asleep in, putting pressure on your spine, your shoulders, your airways, and you have absolutely no idea. So today we're going to go through every major sleeping position, what the research actually says about each one, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one is working for you and which one might be quietly causing problems. Let's get into it. Let's start with back sleeping, because this one looks the most boring and is actually one of the best. When you sleep flat on your back with your arms at your sides, your spine gets to just rest. No twisting, no weird angles. Your head, neck, and back naturally form a straight line. Research backs this up. A systematic review published in 2025 found that the back sleeping position is associated with lower rates of back pain and better spinal alignment compared to most other positions. So why doesn't everyone do it? Because of snoring. When you lie flat on your back, gravity pulls the soft tissue at the back of your throat downward. Your airway gets narrower. If you already snore, back sleeping makes it louder. And if you have sleep apnea, a condition where breathing actually stops during sleep, research shows that more than half of sleep apnea patients have symptoms that are significantly worse when sleeping on their back. Some of them only have symptoms in this position. So back sleeping is genuinely good for your spine, just maybe not for the person sleeping next to you. Stay with me here, because we're about to get to the position most people use, and there's a surprising detail about which side you sleep on that almost nobody talks about. Side sleeping is the most common position in the world, and for good reason. Your airway stays more open, snoring decreases, and your spine can stay in decent alignment if your mattress and pillow support you properly. But there's a real difference between sleeping on your left side and your right side. And this isn't just something people made up on the internet. There's solid research behind it. Sleeping on your left side is better for digestion. Here's the simple reason. Your stomach and the valve at the bottom of your esophagus sit in a position where gravity keeps stomach acid from traveling upward. A systematic review and meta-analysis published in 2023 confirmed that left-side sleeping significantly reduces acid exposure time in the esophagus compared to right-side or back sleeping. If you ever wake up with heartburn, that detail alone might be worth trying tonight. Right-side sleeping? It does the opposite. Stomach acid has an easier path back up. Digestion slows slightly. It's not dangerous if you're healthy, but it's just the less helpful option. For pregnant women, left-side sleeping is specifically recommended by doctors because it improves blood flow to both the mother and the baby. So if you're a side sleeper, lean left. Now, within side sleeping, there's a popular variation, the fetal position. Knees curled up, arms tucked in, chin angled down. It feels cozy, almost instinctively comfortable, and it has real benefits. Airway stays open, snoring decreases, your side still beats your back for reflux. Here's where people go wrong though. They curl too tight. When your knees are pulled up high and your chin is tucked down, you're actually restricting your diaphragm a little. Breathing becomes slightly shallower. If you wake up after 8 hours and still feel tired, this might be part of it. The fix is simple. Curl loosely. Let your body relax into the position instead of clenching into it. A slight bend in the knees, nothing extreme. We haven't talked about stomach sleeping yet, and I know some of you sleep that way. Just stay with me on this one. Two other side sleeping styles worth knowing, the log and the urinal. The log is simple. You're on your side, arms down, body straight. It's actually one of the more mechanically sound positions. Your spine stays aligned, your airway stays open, and nothing is getting unnecessarily compressed. The main issue is arm numbness if you stay on one side too long. Switching sides through the night solves that. The urinal is similar, but with both arms stretched out in front. If you do this, you've probably woken up with a stiff shoulder before. Those outstretched arms pull your shoulder joints forward for hours. A pillow in front of you to rest your arms on makes a big difference. It takes the strain off and keeps your circulation normal. Okay, stomach sleeping. The honest truth is that this position is hard on your body, and the research is consistent about it. When you lie face down, your head has to rotate to one side, about 90 degrees, just so you can breathe. You then hold that position for hours. Studies on sleep posture and spinal health have linked prone sleeping with higher rates of neck pain and waking cervical symptoms. One review noted that stomach sleepers had the highest percentage of morning neck pain compared to other positions. Your lower back also takes a hit. When your stomach presses into the mattress, your spine loses its natural curve. Over time, that creates lower back pain that doesn't really go away on its own. The one thing stomach sleeping has going for it: your airway stays more open than when you're on your back, so snoring can decrease. But that one benefit doesn't really make up for what it costs your neck and spine long term. If you're a committed stomach sleeper, the transition isn't instant. But sleeping with a pillow under your pelvis is a small adjustment that noticeably reduces lower back strain while you work on switching. Here's something most sleep content skips entirely, and it might actually be the most practical thing in this whole video. Sleeping flat isn't the only option. Raising your upper body at an angle, somewhere between 30 and 45 degrees, changes things in a meaningful way for certain people. When your upper body is elevated, gravity keeps stomach acid below the esophagus more effectively. Combined with left-side sleeping, a clinical trial showed this combination reduces reflux episodes significantly. It's also one of the most recommended adjustments for people with sleep apnea, because the angle helps keep the airway from collapsing. And if you've ever had a cold and noticed that lying flat makes everything worse, that's real. Lying at an angle helps the sinuses drain. You breathe more easily. You sleep better. A wedge pillow works better than stacking regular pillows, which tend to just bend your neck forward instead of inclining your whole upper body. Some people don't stay in one position all night. They shift constantly, and honestly, that might be the smartest thing your body does on its own. Staying in any one position too long creates sustained pressure on the same spots. You compress the same blood vessels, the same nerves, the same muscles for hours. Moving redistributes that. It's your body correcting itself. The downside of moving too much, though, is fragmented sleep. Every time you shift significantly, your brain partially wakes up to coordinate it. You might not remember those moments, but they add up. You feel less rested in the morning. Some movement through the night is normal and helpful. Constant tossing usually points to something else. An uncomfortable mattress, some pain that's not resolved, or a mind that's still running when it should be resting. So where does that leave us? If you can sleep on your side, specifically your left side, with a good pillow that keeps your neck level, you're in a pretty good place. Your airway is open, your digestion works better, and your spine is getting reasonable support. If you're a back sleeper, you're fine on the spine front, but just know that snoring and airway issues can creep in over time. A slight elevation can help. And if you're a stomach sleeper, no judgment, but it's worth knowing what's happening to your neck while you sleep. Small changes add up. You spend a huge portion of your life horizontal. It's one of those things that almost nobody optimizes, and almost everyone could benefit from thinking about. Comment below which position you sleep in. I'm curious if it matches the one that's supposed to be best for you. And if this was useful, there's more like it coming up next.